Hi guys, welcome back. My name's Giselle. If you haven't already seen my previous video, I definitely recommend checking it out. I go into more about myself in those videos and what I'm gonna do for this channel and why I made it. So definitely check it out and come right back. In this video, I would love to go through what the differences between an esthetician and an esthetician is. Now they sound pretty similar, but there are some major differences, especially on how they're spelled, and depending on how you use the word, some people can get a little confused with it, but I'll go ahead and explain it to you. Now they are both licensed skincare professionals, so they go to schooling and they get licensed from it. And typically with an esthetician, you will most likely find them working in a spa, a resort, or even a salon. Now an esthetician will most likely focus on skin analysis, skin cleansing, skin exfoliation. They'll do masks, scrubs, makeup application, treatments for acne skin, as well as oily and dry skin. Now they do pretty much the basics as to what they're taught, but estheticians can also do a lot of body treatments, body masks, massages, aromatherapy, and of course waxing. Now an esthetician, typically they're also called medical esthetician, clinical esthetician, paramedical estheticians. Now one of the key differences between an esthetician and an esthetician is that you'll typically see an esthetician working in a clinical setting. So a medical esthetician can basically do what a regular esthetician can do, but they can perform more specialized treatments, and of course they work in a clinical setting. Medical estheticians usually offer services that are complemented from any treatments that have been done by a medical professional. They provide facial and skincare education to those who have serious facial or body trauma. So anything from like burn care victims, people who are going through chemotherapy, they really teach them how to properly take care of their skin, how to cover any scars, burns. Now medical estheticians can work from anywhere to a plastic surgery office, dermatology centers, rehabilitation centers, and clinic centers. That's not only what they do, they also work on any major skin conditions. Typically you'll see medical estheticians teaching individuals how to do proper makeup applications if they have any scarring, burns, or any discoloration. Now medical estheticians, like I said, could do everything like regular estheticians, but they could also do anything from hair removal, specifically with lasers. They can also do permanent makeup, do manual lymphatic drainage. Now one thing to also remember is that even though you are classified as a medical esthetician, you cannot do any Botox or dermal filling or anything of the sort that's basically considered medical. You can only do things that are considered cosmetic. Now if you want to do any fillings or Botox, you would most likely have to be a nurse esthetician. For that you do have to get a nurse license. Okay, so if you want to figure out how many hours you'll need to take to get your esthetician's license, or even for cosmetology license, all you have to really do is go on Google and type in the state that you're currently residing in or where you want to practice, space Board of Cosmetology, and it'll take you to a website. It might look like something like this, something similar. So for example, on this website, it'll give you information on testing information, student information, school admin, pro resources for you. In the bottom, it'll give you a phone number, an email, or even some addresses to kind of visit. They'll most likely be there just for you if you have any questions that you want to ask them personally, or if you're unaware about something. What I usually like to do is, because I'm kind of lazy, I'll just go on the search section right here and type in esthetician hours, and it'll take me to this website here. Let's see, go all the way to the bottom. Let's see. And right there it says our requirements. It should say something like that. And as you can see, it shows me the program hour requirements. So for Cosmo it's 1600, hair design 1000, aesthetics 600, nail technology 600, and etc. I recommend doing your own research depending on the state that you live in, because the hours that you need to take may vary. So for example, since I do want to transfer my license once I do graduate to Nevada, the hours would have to be 600 hours of training. Here in South Carolina, it's about the same. I think the minimum is 450, but you'll see most schools offer 600 hours. But again, go ahead and check what your own state requires, because there will be some states that will require just as little as 350 hours. And then there are some states that will require at least about 1,000 hours. So it really just depends on where you live. So if you want to become a medical esthetician, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that there's not really any specialized license existing for a quote-unquote medical esthetician, but what you'll most likely have to do is already own a general esthetician license or a cosmetology license. And then when you're ready and you pass all your exams and your tests, you could go ahead and take additional training or certificates in the areas that you're interested in. So if you want to do like microblading, chemical peels, lasers, you could do that separately. I know for my school and the school that I used to go in Nevada, they do offer something called Advanced Esthetician Program. That's what the title will usually be called. The course may also be called Master Esthetician, Master Class. It really just depends on what the school wants to call it. But again, you'll just most likely learn more and go depth into the class, just so you could offer a lot more services to people from wherever you work, whether that's working at home, working for yourself, or working at a salon, spa. It just really just depends. So in the next video, I really want to make a more thorough video explaining what exactly you'll need to do to become an esthetician. So definitely keep a lookout in that. I just don't really want to make too long of a video, but definitely we'll go into more about it. Okay, so that concludes my video today. I just want to thank you guys for sticking around. If you made it this far, I know it could be a lot of information going around your head right now, so I just don't want you guys to be stressed out. Of course, if you have any more information or questions, go ahead and leave it underneath and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys later.